Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do the bonus reading for my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those. And thanks to those who donate to the channel and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? Now I am going to timestamp these for you. Cross watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles, okay? All right, so we are going to be starting with Virgos dealing with a Leo. All right, Spirit, give me a mood card. What is the energy here for the Leo? My Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What's the strongest energy for the Leo? What is the energy here, Spirit? Show me. Okay, so the energy coming out for the Leo, it says if only, and it says regret. It says I can learn from the past. It says think through my options and make the right decisions. It says all will be well. Show me what is the energy for the Virgo. Okay. So the energy that is coming out for you, Virgos, it says sad. And it says it's okay to feel sad. All feelings are temporary. It says, in the meantime, I will flow in the universal stream of hope and happiness. So this is kind of making me feel like you trust in here, right? It's like that energy where even though something may make you sad, you may have even shed a few tears over this situation for some of you. But it kind of makes me feel like you may be in the energy of what will be, will be. Show me more. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. Thank you, Spirit. It's a lot of cards, but okay. So the first one I'm seeing here, it says find the lesson. Number 29 could be significant, or 92. Does boil down to an 11. I'm hearing some of you may have lived with this Leo. You could have even been married to them. I kind of feel like I'm seeing the 4 of Wands here. But it says discover the purpose in a situation. And it says trust that you are learning. And then we have these two, which is a number 20 or a number, I feel like that's a 28. So 82 could be significant here, right? It does boil down to a 10. And then we have the number 2. It says keep your temper. It says don't allow anger to rule you. And then you have nonsense. It's time to talk sense. So maybe some of you, you don't want to hear what this Leo has to say. I don't know. Maybe they're upset with you here, or vice versa. But the card going forward, which is a number 10, it says follow your own good advice. And don't this lady kind of look sad, right? Look at her eyes. It says trust yourself. It says you know what's best for you. So it does kind of give me this energy where for some of you, you may be ending a situation or breaking up with a Leo. But like I said, maybe it's a very painful situation because I feel like for some of you, you actually may have feelings for this person. But there is something here with this nonsense energy and finding the lesson. It would say to me that something isn't changing in a situation, or someone's behavior isn't changing. Or maybe it's just two people that ain't on the same page. Show me more, Spirit. My Virgo's dealing with a Leo. I don't know if you saw that little flash of light. What's the strongest energy here? So you have renew and spark. Yeah, and I was going to say, right, sometimes when I get this renew and spark, right, it kind of makes me feel like there may be someone here that does want to reconcile. But if you notice, her hands are kind of crossed. So again, this energy where I was going to say, I don't know if this person wants to reconcile and you're just like, you know what, I know what's best for me, right? There's no point in me trying this again because I just know how it's going to end up. And then your next card to turn over, it says release, surrender, and purge. Give me one more. Yeah, and then you have forming structure and solid foundation. Maybe you feel like this person can't give you that, right? Maybe you feel like it's time for you to give yourself that energy here. You could have outgrown this person here with growth. Show me going forward. Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Yeah, you got reflection and projection, and that's landed on renewal and spark. So again, I don't know if this is an energy here where you feel like this person maybe is projecting their energy on you here. Or maybe you've tried to have some sort of conversation with them, you know, to get them to kind of look at themselves and the things that they're doing here. But show me more. You have control and tactics. It landed on release and surrender. So I don't know if this person is very controlling. And then you have renew and spark. You have decisions landing on that. So some of you may be at like between a rock and a hard place when it comes to this Leo. Like I said, in terms of returning to them, giving things another try, or kind of going in a new direction here. Some of you may be separated from this person because you kind of need time to think. What is renewal and spark? Why is that energy here, Spirit? So coming out sideways, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like somebody's trying to make some sort of practical decision. The Knight of Pentacles isn't in a rush because he's very much responsible, right? Someone here is trying to kind of like see if something is still kind of like worth investing in. Now, give me more on this Knight of Pentacles, because this could also be someone who wants to come towards you here, Virgos, the Hangman. But maybe, like I said, they're hesitating here. Hangman is seeing something from a different perspective, or is being enlightened about something. But the Hangman does also talk about releasing something. Give me one more. Knight of Pentacles, Hangman. The Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, you know, this is, I feel like this is a challenging choice for somebody here. You know, the Seven of Wands does talk about standing up for yourself. It talks about putting boundaries in place. What's release, surrender, and purge? King of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Wands. So there's that energy of letting something go, right? Ten of Wands talks about something has just become a burden. Ten of Wands talks about the end is in sight. This is someone who is carrying too much or doing, it's like something being one-sided here. Something's too stressful. Coming out sideways is the Ace of Pentacles. And that landed on the forming structure and solid foundation. So the Ace of Pentacles can talk about an offer, right? Maybe someone here is making some sort of a large purchase as well here. But this talks about going on a new venture. Something here could have something to do with a career or a workspace. Why did the Ace of Pentacles come out? Well, like I said, someone here is requiring something that is more stable. Something more long-lasting. What's the Ace of Pentacles? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, somebody's going to see some sort of opportunity somewhere else here. The Knight of Swords talks about taking action. And again, we have the Hanged Man out here. And this does talk about seeking the truth. What's the solid foundation? The Two of Cups. So is this about a relationship, partnership, marriage? The Devil. What is the Two of Cups and the Devil? Seven of Swords, the Judgment. Seven of Swords is landing on the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you may even be walking away from someone. I don't know if somebody stole something from you here. Now, I was kind of getting this energy yesterday where someone here may be doing something kind of like in secret or being very strategic about something here. Seven of Swords can also sometimes talk about strategy. But give me one card just for the Devil. Someone could have some sort of addictions that is very costly. And that could be a reason why somebody is walking away here. Yeah, Five of Cups. Show me more about the Devil. The Nine of Wands. Something here could just be toxic. Yeah, the World card. Something here is over. I mean, someone could be very materialistic. What is reflection and projection? You have the Chariot. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's almost like someone here has been reflecting. And it is showing me here that it's time for somebody to move forward. It's time for someone to have a new cycle here. It's like there's a turning point in someone's life with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like an energy where Spirit's saying, hey, listen, this karmic situation is over. You have the Eight of Pentacles. What is the Eight of Pentacles? The Magician. Okay, so there's... Okay, show me more. What's the Magician and the Eight of Pentacles? The Emperor. Okay, I see the Star card at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely could be something here about someone's business. Right, someone could own their own business here. But the Eight of Pentacles talks about someone who has mastered something. The Magician is energy of action, right? Somebody realizing they have everything that they need to create something. The Nine of Cups, yeah, wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups with the Magician for me makes the Ten of Cups because the Magician has all the tools on his table. I'm also hearing something about somebody going towards something, right? Or they desire something where it's almost like what they put in, you know, they want to be with someone who is going to put in the same energy. It's like an energy where someone wants to be with somebody, whether it isn't a job or whether it's to do with family, whoever it is that you're dealing with here, this Leo, right? But it's like somebody wants to deal with someone who is going to, like I said, reflect the same kind of emotions, feelings, right? Support, things like that onto them instead of just projecting on them. What is control and tactics? The Judgment. Seven of Swords in the reverse. So it looks like someone here wants your forgiveness here, Virgos. Right, the Judgment can talk about reconciliation. But you have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So that talks about something being revealed or something getting exposed or somebody coming clean about something. But regardless of it, it's still an energy of deception. a liar, a cheat, or a thief. Somebody's sorry for getting caught in a situation. Yeah, Ace of Cups. But someone may have made up their mind that they, like I said, this either they're going to pour into themselves or they're going towards new love. What's the decisions? King of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles does talk about making a practical decision here. Right? Again, this energy of somebody trying to figure out if they want to start something new. What's the King of Swords? Someone here is making a head over heart decision. King of Swords is about an energy of somebody needing to be honest and truthful with themselves and others. The Knight of Wands in the reverse landed on the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like someone is tired of kind of like, I almost wanted to say running around here. The Knight of Wands, you know, someone here may be realizing that someone here is very scattered when it comes to their energy. And like I said, it may be very upsetting for someone because someone may actually really care about this Leo. But it's giving like they just can't get their ish together. You're dealing with someone who is immature. I don't know, with the devil out here, if someone here has some sort of sex addiction or something like that. What is the Knight of Wands in the reverse? Queen of Pentacles. What's the Knight of Wands in the reverse? That landed on renewal and spark. Seven of Cups. And so for some of you, if this is someone who wants to come towards you, they know that they can't come in this Knight of Wands energy. And that's probably why it landed on the Ace of Pentacles. Because they know they have to come in with a stable offer. Give me one more though. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Because this could also be saying to me this may be someone's wife or something like that who just likes to explore options here. Seven of Cups. Or they're confused. The Four of Wands. Okay, show me more. And you have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is definitely a divine feminine energy. It's someone who is very spiritual. You could come across as very mysterious, and maybe this is why someone hesitates as well to come towards you here, Virgos. But I also feel like someone here is trying to trust their intuition. So I don't know if someone's been getting signs or like it's an energy where maybe someone's been getting dreams or something like that. What is this energy up here? What is this anger and nonsense? Temperance. Sun card. You have the Four of Cups. And this would have been in the reverse, but it's the Queen of Wands. So I don't know if someone here, someone could have been dealing with a feminine Leo energy here. I don't know if this person is honest, truthful. With the nonsense card. This also could be an energy where I'm looking at this Queen of Cups energy on the card, but it could be a masculine here where with this nonsense, it's time to talk sense. Maybe someone here needs to speak up and express themselves. I don't know if you intimidate this person. But what is the energy in love? Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Give me one more. And then I'm seeing chemistry. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And it says as you release and heal the past, it says you experience more love in your present moment. Show me more, Spirit. So you have reciprocity. It says I want to have an equal give and take. You have hope. It says I haven't given up on us yet. Coming out sideways, you have inseparable, and that wanted to land on renewal. It says our love is always there despite the difference. Could be a soulmate with the soul tie. It says I always feel connected to you. You have unfinished business. It says we still have things to resolve and discuss. It says confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. You have irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. And you also have mend coming out. It says, I want to fix our connection. So heavy, heavy energy of regret here, right? So we see why the card came out. Let's see what they don't want you to know. You have spiritual. It says chaos, ego death, downward spiral. And it says spiritual awakening. It's coming in the reverse. In the upright, it would say workplace affair. So maybe someone had an affair with someone that they work with. You have round and round. It says cycles, triggers. It says lesson learned. You have spiritual gifts with spiritual. Interesting. So definitely someone here is finding some sort of balance or going through something. You have true colors with the workplace affair. So somebody saw someone for who they were. So I don't know if this is something that went wrong here, Virgos, and where somebody chose somebody over you, but it's gone wrong for them and now they kind of want to come back around. Or maybe they had to go through something to learn some lesson. You have happily single. It says doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career focused. You have a divine masculine at the bottom of the deck with twin flames. But right behind that, you do have fed up. What would this person say to Virgo? So you have, I'm only staying here for my kids. It says nothing else. It says I'm making my way out. I'm learning how to love myself now, thanks to you. It says I'm planning a romantic date, or we can Netflix and chill like old times. It says I want to cook for you, no strings. Virgos. All right, so that is Virgo's dealing with a Leo. Let's move on to Aries. A Leo that want a Netflix and chill with no strings. Anyway, let's move on to Aries. Give me a second. Let me put the cards away. Okay, Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Cross-watcher, feel free to flip the roles, okay? Spirit, what's the strongest energy for my Virgos that are dealing with an Aries? Give me a card for the Aries. Okay. And give me a card for the Virgo. I see at the bottom of the deck we have few. It says I can breathe again. Relief. Maybe someone's coming out of some sort of sadness. Because the card that came out for the Aries, it says confident. And it says I am who I am. It says comfortable in my own skin. It says I totally and fully believe in myself. It says I am strong and powerful. I am confident. I'm noticing that both cards are yellow. It says, bring it on, Virgos. Your card says hopeful. It says, I am optimistic about the future. I have faith that all will be well and as it should be. Show me more. Virgos dealing with an Aries. So far, so good. What's the energy here, Spirit? And going forward. So the first card I'm seeing is a number 18, which could be significant, or 81. Does boil down to a 9, okay? So it is giving me the 9 of Wands. So this Aries definitely could be pushing through something, not giving up, right? The 9 of Wands energy is about resilience and perseverance here. And it says, no need to fear. It says, remember how powerful you are. And didn't the card just say that? I am strong and powerful. I am confident. And then your energy here, Virgos, is a number 44, which could be significant. Does boil down to an 8. And 44 is a master number. And it says you can't go back to yesterday. It says be in the present. So it looks like two energies here of maybe both people letting something go and just moving forward. Right? Focusing on the here and the now. But show me more. Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Okay. Oh, for some of you, this Aries may want to say something to you as well here. I don't know if they're seeing you as some sort of gift or something like that, or there may be something here about your light, right? Because it looks like you are in your North Node here with growth, or this could be them. But there is someone here hiding, not expressing something. Yeah, I'm hearing something about fake accounts here. But show me, Virgo's dealing with an Aries. You have divine intervention. Give me a clear message. That was seeds. Okay, divine timing. And receive and open. Nice. Show me going forward. Balance and karma and justice. That landed on divine timing. You have attraction, Mars and heart. So that is like the Ace of Wands energy. And then you have celebration, gifts and abundance. So it's kind of giving me this energy here, Virgos, where this Aries may have went through something that maybe caused them to open their eyes, right? So let's see what this Tower energy is. What is the divine intervention? The Lovers. The Page of Cups. Did some of you meet a new Aries? Or is this just like a, how would you say it? Almost like they reinvented themselves, right? It's like a new person, but let's see. What's the Lovers and the Page of Cups? The Five of Wands. What's the Five of Wands? The Ten of Cups. So there could be some sort of argument in a family dynamic or situation here. What's the Five of Wands? The Ace of Cups. There may be some sort of arguments or something here about maybe, I feel like for some of you, this Aries may want to come in and make you some sort of offer here. But I feel like there's people here, like I said, whether it's family or outsiders, right, or third parties or whatever here, there's someone here who is not happy about something. Show me more about the Five of Wands. Seven of Wands in the reverse. And coming out sideways is the Judgment. So who is in this energy? Who is in the energy of the Five of Wands? The Seven of Swords. The Hermit. The Hermit's looking at the Seven of Swords. 7 sevens could be warnings here. All right, let's get the rest of the cards. What is the divine timing? Four of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups. The Two of Swords. I don't know, Virgos, if this is Spirit saying not to accept this offer. But show me more. Four of Pentacles talks about holding back. It can also talk about somebody holding on to someone. It can talk about, like I said, when we saw that card of, what did it say? Truth or something like that, where, you know, the energy of this person wanting to express or have some sort of conversation here with you. But what's the Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups? The Knight of Wands. What's the Knight of Wands? The Knight of Pentacles. It's like this person wants to rush in, but they don't. This could be someone who is maybe waiting for like some sort of perfect timing or something like that, right? Divine timing, trust. What's the receive and open? You have the 10 of Wands. You have the 8 of Wands. Seven of Wands, Judgment, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. I don't know if some of you are going to accept this offer. It's kind of looking like some of you may have already walked away from this situation here. But that 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, it's like it could be this Aries dropping some sort of burden and coming towards you because they want to fight for this situation. Who's in the energy of the 7 of Wands? The 7 of Swords. See that energy of 7, 7 again? Who's in the energy of the 7 of Wands? The 9 of Swords. What's the 7 of Swords? The 4 of Swords. It kind of, again, this 7 of Swords today is really giving me the energy of strategy. Like people coming up with plans to hold on to you, Virgos. It's like, you know what? It's like not wanting you to get away. It's like the 4 of Swords is an energy of healing. It's the energy of someone suffering in silence, but heavy meditation here. There's all of these are swords. So there's a lot of mental going on here. Give me one more. 7 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Coming out sideways is the Strength card. Oh, you intimidate this person. The Fool card, the Tower, and the Death. Oh, for some of you, if they come towards you, they're going to get a surprise that I feel like you may refuse them. Now, you may even be surprised that they come towards you and want to have another chance here. This is someone who is thinking about the long term. 7 of Pentacles. Four of Wands. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. What's the 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles? Because for some of you, there could be something here about an inheritance or something to do with a property or a home. But this could be marriage. The 7 of Cups. What's the 7 of Cups? The 6 of Cups. Show me more. And the 2 of Wands. I just heard that for some of you, they don't know if you're going to forgive them for the past. You have the 10 of Cups. Yeah, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, 6 of Swords. This is the Hierophant, 9 of Pentacles, Justice. But for some of you, they betrayed you with a third party. 10 of Swords, 3 of Cups. And for some of you, it's that energy where they've done too much for you to reconcile. What's this karma, balance, and justice? The Ace of Swords. You have the 2 of Wands coming out here, the 7 of Cups, with the 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords is about victory, success, it's communication, it's, you know, it's new beginnings here. Again, this energy of them trying to come up with something here, either what to say to you, how to approach you. 7 of Cups is an energy of wishful thinking, and 10 of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, their karma was to lose you. What's the 7 of Cups? The Strength card. Show me more. What's the 7 of Cups? The Tower. Landed on divine timing. It's like for some of you, this person is just a little bit too late. The Tower talks about sudden change. It talks about, like I said, if this person comes towards you, they may get some sort of a shock that you've already released this situation here. What's the attraction? See this energy? That's maybe why you came out in this energy. You can't go back to yesterday. Some of you are like, I don't want to go back to the past. But it's like this Aries is coming in and saying, hey, listen, but I remember who I am. I found my backbone. And you're like, okay, well, that's good for you. But what's this Ace of Wands? The Six of Wands. So for some of you, this person may definitely still be attracted to you. You have the Hierophant with the Six of Wands. And you have the Judgment landed on the Five of Wands. They want you to forgive them for, I mean, this Five of Wands doesn't have to involve other people. This could be some sort of argument that you had with them, some sort of disagreement here. The Page of Cups could be saying to me that, you know, them coming in with an apology. The Page of Cups is looking at the Lovers. It's like, oh my God, with the divine intervention, it's like the Aries saying, oh my God, you know what? I realized I actually love the Virgo. But it's like, Six of Wands, victory, success. You could definitely be in the public eye. You know, this person could be watching you on some sort of a platform or something like that. But you have it with the Hierophant. So again, this is an energy of forgiveness here. Something could have something to do with tradition or religion. Again, it's giving marriage energy and Judgment. Give me one more on the Hierophant and the Judgment. All right, they show me the Moon and the Four of Wands. Is this some sort of surprise? Some of you, maybe you're in a new relationship already. They're showing me the Six of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Like, they're so worried that you've moved on. What's this celebration, gifts, and abundance? The Two of Pentacles. Page of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles. What's the Two of Pentacles? Because this is like the King of Pentacles. Show me more. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you may have a choice. Coming out sideways. The Nine of Swords landing on the Knight of Wands. This could also be an Aries who's worried about you sleeping with other people. Who is this King of Pentacles? Who's this King of Pentacles? What's the energy here, Spirit? Two of Swords landed on the Page of Cups. So again, could be new love, or what's this King of Pentacles? The Magician. Show me more. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if some of you are manifesting something else. What's the Magician? The Wheel of Fortune. Have you manifested something else? Is that why you stand in your ground? What's the energy in love, Spirit? Virgo's dealing with an Aries. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And you have separation at the bottom of the deck and wedding. Yeah, some of you could have children with this person. It's like they want to come in and make the effort here. They could have been getting advice from family and friends, but I don't know how well that went with that Five of Wands out there. You definitely could have shared some past life with this person here. Finances and career are a factor in your love life. You've got codependency with finances. So some of you need to make sure that this person is coming in for the right reasons. You have romantic feelings, and then you have wedding and separation. Some of you are not going to go back to this person. But show me more about worth waiting for. And for some of you, if this person has changed, right, and you feel that in your heart, and you feel like they're coming towards you as someone who is genuine, some of you may take them back. Maybe you've been waiting for them to change. What is worth waiting for? You have destiny. It says, I'm struggling to find the right path. Okay, show me more. You have mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. You have responsibilities. It says I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. Yeah, reveal. It says I want to tell you something. But it didn't quite come out. And I feel like it's, again, going back to that card that we saw at the front here, where someone here isn't being completely honest about something. Truth and expression. You had facade right behind that. But you see, like I said, for some of you, maybe because of that or whatever here, it's like you're on some sort of a different path here. North Node, cosmic purpose, with the action, which is like the Ace of Wands, courage and beginnings. Some of you are trusting that gut feeling. You have absence. It says, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. You have self-love. It says, I'm still trying to heal. What was this? And confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. And then you also have time. Yeah, I was going to say that. I was going to say, do you know what? I feel like this person is confused about where you guys stand. Is because you really don't stand anywhere, you know. But it says time. It says, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Yeah, I feel like some of you have detached. So let us see what they don't want you to know. Virgo's dealing with, and that was drinking tried to come out. All right, show me more. What does the Aries not want the Virgo to know? So we have thug. Oh, that landed on fate and divine intervention. I don't know, is somebody getting locked up? Or is somebody feeling stuck or trapped with these handcuffs and the police here? You have fed up. Again, this energy, I don't know if this person is overwhelmed with like bills and things like that. Show me more. You have romance. Yeah, that landed on the Page of Cups. What the Aries doesn't want Virgo to know. You have memories. Yes, stuck on you. Confirmation. Okay. You have shady. Someone could be getting caught up for doing something here that is corrupt or I don't know, is this person a criminal? Again, for some of you, be careful why they're coming back with the shady and this fed up. Like I said, someone here could have a lot going on, and I don't know if they see you as some sort of a way out. What is this? Firestorm. It says karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. And I'm telling you, right, even though this is what they don't want you to know, oh, okay, maybe they had a relationship that broke down. Or maybe they're going to have some sort of a mental breakdown if they see you with someone else. What is this firestorm? Because I'm seeing too late at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are dealing with someone who was vibrating from an ego and pride space. It's like this talks about somebody being stubborn, selfish, arrogant. What is that? Romance. Not happy. It came out. My way, selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride and ego. But it came out in the reverse and landed on confident. Under pressure, anxiety, decisions, time. It says time's running out. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you're this person's wish. Or you got spell love or love spell coming out here with married. Yeah, look at this. Reckless sex. You got psycho. Crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. Make sure that even if some of you even think of considering going back to this person, make sure that they ain't coming back with any kind of baggage. Not me dropping the cards. So give me a card from the Aries. What would they say to the Virgo? It says the grass wasn't greener. I regret my actions. I'm a fool. It says, I keep looking at your pictures, and we have memories out here, right? Is this man not looking at pictures? It says, I keep looking at your pictures, and not to mention the videos we made. It says, oh my God, I will never delete them. Okay, that's a bit weird. You have my finances are a mess. It says I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. Right? We got it out here, fed up. And then we have, I look at my phone every day hoping I would see a message from you. All right. Bottom of the deck. Yes, I was cheating. Okay, so, you know, to me, it's like keep that same energy, right? It's not because things went wrong with the person that you chose, you feel like you can come back over here. But let's move on. So let me put the cards away and we'll move on to Sag. Okay, Virgo's dealing with a Sagittarius. Again, cross-watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles, okay? But Spirit, what's the strongest energy for my Virgos that are dealing with a Sag? Give me a mood card for the Sagittarius. Okay, love tried to come out. It did try to come out. Let's see again. Energy for the Sag. Oh dear, okay. What's the energy for Virgo? Virgo's in with Sagittarius, Spirit. What is Virgo's energy? Okay, gratitude. So your first card coming out for the Sagittarius, it says frustrated. It says frustration has turned me from a normal, peaceful, loving person into an irrational, angry one. And it says, I rise above the frustrations in my life through love, hope, and a good sense of humor. Maybe that's why love was trying to come out. So your energy says gratitude, and it says, I have so much to be thankful for. It says, when I think about what I am grateful for, I feel positive and calm. It says, I radiate warmth and appreciation. Show me more. Virgo's dealing with a Sagittarius. And going forward, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So the first card coming out is number 33, boils down to a 6, and it says, I want to be queen. It says, starting your sovereign. It says, declaring freedom. It says, passing a test. And then going forward, we have the number 35 or 53, boils down to an 8. And it says, never jam today. It says, promises that never come to be. It says, empty words. It says, not living in the now. So is this person wanting to come in and treat you like a king or a queen, but are you just like, I don't know. Maybe you're just not interested. Virgo's dealing with a Sag, Spirit. It's almost like you're saying, no, do you know what? It's like 9 of Pentacles energy. What's the energy? So we have party and external. We have lack and doubts. And you have the wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups energy. Show me going forward. Coming out sideways. Oh, all of them are coming out sideways here. You got the third eye clarity turning over as well. So in the upright, it would be the union. It would be the present and abundant gratitude. Right? And then you have avoidance and stalemate. It's like you're in a selfish energy, not in a bad way, but it's like you're working on you. But it does look like this person wants to come back. Are we still in the retrograde? Because what is this party and external? The 3 of Pentacles, something to do with a third party. Again, the third party could be anybody, but I don't know. These women have drinks in their hands. Like, I don't know if somebody did something while they were out under the influence here. The Emperor. What's the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles? And the Hierophant. If you're married to this person, it's like they want to come in and work on this here. Now, it could be maybe you was already married to this person or in a high level of commitment and they did something. What is the lack and doubts? The Ten of Swords. Yeah, they fear that this is over here. Coming in the reverse, the Strength card. It's like they feel not... Well, it kind of, it's like, what's the opposite of strong, right? Weak. It's like they feel weak without you, or like they feel like something is missing here. This is definitely someone in their feelings and emotions. Seven of Wands, because you're being very defensive. They feel like you're making things challenging. But again, you know, maybe you have the right to, right? What did they put you through? What do they lie about? What's this fulfillment and wish? You have the Sun card. Yeah, you make this person happy. They want something to be successful. Queen of Wands. So you could have heavy Leo in your chart here, Virgos. Or maybe this person just admires your strength, your beauty. What's the Sun and the Queen of Wands? The World card. It's like this, like I said, it's like this person feels like you complete them or something. What is the World? Now, there could be something here about online, or maybe there is distance between the two of you here. But I'm hearing it's like this person saying they want to celebrate life with you. Seven of Pentacles. You could have spent up to 6 years with this person. What is union? The Nine of Swords. Show me more. The Judgment. So there's that energy of reconciliation, forgiveness. They want a new phase here. You have the Eight of Swords coming out with the Page of Swords. This person's watching you here. They both fell on the world. And maybe it stresses them out what they see with the Nine of Swords, because that talks about anxiety, worry, right? It talks about a self-imposed prison in the mind. The Eight of Swords is an energy of an illusion here, but this is someone who is feeling restricted. We've got the Eight of Swords with the Page of Swords makes the Nine of Swords, and you already have the Nine of Swords out here. What is the present and abundant? The Chariot. Yeah, you're moving forward. Looks like you're enjoying life. The Death card, you're definitely moving forward. You may feel like you have outgrown this person. And you have the Page of Pentacles. You may be manifesting something else in. Some of you, you're just focused on your finances. Maybe you're starting something new when it comes to your career or something like that. Or maybe you're working on like a project or a hobby. It's like your desire is to have something new. But it could also be this person very much reminiscing, right, on having some sort of rebirth with you. You got the Eight of Wands with the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, when I see the energy of 88, it's all over when the fat lady sings, and it could very well possibly be with the Six of Swords right behind it. It's like you're going towards peace, or since being away from this person, you may feel like you have found peace. But this person is regretting something. Seven of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Some of you definitely could be married or been with this person for a long time. The Tower and the Five of Swords. Something here was an unwise choice. Yeah, definitely could be a husband with the King of Pentacles here. What's avoidance and stalemate? King of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. What's the King of Cups and Nine of Pentacles? The Hangman. They don't know what to do about this situation. They have been enlightened about something. But the King of Cups is looking at the Nine of Pentacles, but the Hangman is also that energy about somebody maybe realizing that they just have to let you go. They maybe have to accept something here. They sacrifice the situation. It's like that energy of, hey, listen, you made your bed, lie in it. So this person could have heavy Pisces in their chart. Give me one on the Hangman. Coming out sideways, landing on the World, and the Queen of Wands is the Ace of Pentacles. But you could be in the Queen of Swords energy here. So what's the energy in love? Reconciliation. But you do have to pay attention to the red flags turning over as well. Yeah, you've got separation at the bottom of the deck. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and the signs are cautioning you. Energy and love. It says responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. You have gossip. It says I'm afraid of what other people will think. You have disagreements. It says I wish you understood how I feel. In the reverse, in the upright, it would say unworthy. It says you're a better person than I am, but it's in the reverse. So maybe it's a case of you don't necessarily feel like that you're a better person than this person. It's just like, you know, that simple energy of just not on the same page anymore. You have habits. I don't know if we will ever change. And then you have mend. It says, I want to fix our connection. Yeah, I don't know if there was something here about religion or something like that, or something maybe had something to do with someone's father. Maybe someone's father had an opinion in a situation, or even someone's siblings is what I'm hearing. It says indecisive. It says, I know my inability to make a decision hurts you, and shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. Let's see what they don't want you to know. I miss you. Coming out sideways is a blockage. Married. Maybe for some of you, this person is married to someone else. You have thug. And maybe you're just like, hey, listen, I don't do third parties, right? I'm not going to be your mistress or your side chick. Or you have shocking news. You have legal matters. It says divorce. It says property, criminal. It says paternity, child support, traffic ticket. But they could be going for a divorce, or maybe you are. And we have drinking. It says toxic lifestyle with thugs. Someone could have got arrested for something here. You have losing sleep. It says worried, replaying events, thinking of you or thinking about you, it says. What would they say to my Virgos? Two more, one more. Thank you. So you have, I couldn't give to you like I wanted to because I'm still healing from my past. You have, this was a hard lesson I needed to learn. It says I was out of control. And then you have, I am ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. So, Virgos, that is the energy that I picked up here today, this week, for your bonus reading. I do hope that something has resonated with you. If it has, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, Virgos, stay safe. Love and light, guys.